Welcome back to Factory Sealed. It is March 13th, 2016. My name is Eric Peters, and joining me today, Mr. Daniel Curtis.
Hello.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Eric. How are you?
I'm great. We've also got Miss Jess Clarkson.
Hola.
Hi, Jess. How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good. And in the flesh, sitting within arm's reach, Mr. Thomas Reagan.
It's good to literally be here today.
I am looking at you, gazing longingly into your eyes.
Is he as beautiful as his pictures would say?
More.
As beautiful as my Skype picture, which is not me.
He actually has two monocles. That's how posh this guy is.
So glasses.
So glasses, yeah.
No. Close. He actually managed... Shut up, Daniel.
That was good.
No, it's two... He's got actually two monocles that he has to squint to hold into place, so they've got the chains that come down and tuck into his pockets on his nipples.
I got a pocket
I
watch.
feel like you would have so many, wrinkles on your face for squinting those monocles in all the time.
Oh yeah, those expression lines come through.
They do, but it's worth
just
it.
Not.
It brings a certain form of dignity to a man. It's like when guys get gray hair, they become distinguished.
Yeah.
And when girls get gray hair, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, you get that salt
Shut
and
up.
pepper look.
Sorry, Jess.
No, it's fine, because I went blonde recently, so it's better, because now gray hairs kind of hide themselves.
Just happened to turn blonde? Like you woke up? Like a disease?
Yeah.
I just went
crazy.
blonde?
No, but you can scare people and then their hair will turn white.
What,
thing.
in cartoons?
No, I think it's in real life, because it was on Twin Peaks, and I Googled
Twin
that
Peaks
shit.
is legit.
I mean,
What the hell is Twin Peaks?
you never...
Remember that
never
bit of Twin
seen
Peaks
Twin
where there was a
Peaks?
crazy dwarf?
Actually, I've only seen one episode of it.
Watch it.
Yeah, it's like one of those must-watch series, so they say.
Mm-hmm.
So the people tell me.
So the people watch this and tell me about it.
Word on the private avenue is that you should watch Twin Peaks.
Word amongst the house servants is that Twin Peaks is worth watching.
Word on the East Wing is...
I'll have to give it a go.
Yeah.
But you just went blonde. Like, is that a thing? Girls just wake up one day and go, I think I want to change my hair color to gray.
Yeah, I'm really bad though. Like, I had brown hair for a while, probably 5 years now, and that was just driving me crazy. I needed to change it.
What's
So
wrong
did
with
you just wake up every morning and go, I got brown hair? No!
It's the worst day ever. The sun hasn't worked properly.
Oh, God. Jess, when you were...
Just tears streaming down your face as you look in the mirror every morning.
When you were in middle school, or whatever you call it up there, did girls used to color their hair with highlighters?
No.
For some reason, that
Just
was...
bingo dabbers.
Okay, so kind of the same concept. It's still a marker.
Yeah.
But yeah, the girls would sit in class and they would put different colored highlighters in their hair.
Yeah, that was a
We
thing.
would also paint our nails with whiteout too, though. So,
Oh, you rebel.
Tipex?
right? So gross.
what?
Is that the same thing? You mean Tipex, the stuff that you use to correct a mistake?
Yeah, whiteout.
Yeah, like liquid paper.
It puts
or
white.
something?
It puts white over the paper, so it whites
it's
it out.
Tipex, guys.
That sounds like something you wipe your butt with.
Standing
Will you
up.
Standing up.
TIPEX?
Yeah, it was a hyphen between tip and X, I think.
No.
Yeah, it's
I believe it is a
TIPP.
brand name. Which
Yeah.
has been adopted
Okay.
for
Nope.
norm.
Nope. Don't buy it.
You don't buy it?
Nope. It's whiteout.
Whiteout is like a...
But do you say liquid paper? We say liquid paper as
That's
well.
even dumber.
What's liquid paper? It's like
It's
paper
fucking
before it's paper?
Liquid paper. Yeah,
Is that
because then you put
is
it on
that
top.
papier-mâché?
No.
For God's sake. Jeeves, book the next flight home.
Jeeves, I'm getting out of this godforsaken country.
Eric is Jeeves just in the corner right now holding a tray.
Yes, yes, and it's got an assortment of scones on it. Oh, speaking of scones,
Blueberry scones.
Tom, how are you enjoying your scone?
I like it. I've only had one bite so far,
I'll have another.
so I should probably...
Just imagine Eric just shoving it in Dom's mouth right now.
Here, eat this. I'll chew it for you.
Eat this!
Enjoy it. Enjoy your freedom.
How's freedom taste, Tom?
Thomas, he literally just shoveled food into your mouth since you landed.
What did I have last night? I had a massive hot dog last night.
It was like 3 feet
You
long.
didn't get a hamburger?
No.
Slash cheeseburger?
I didn't. I should have.
That's so depressing.
Yeah, I know. Maybe today. But I did get a T-shirt.
Oh, I gave Tom his America shirt because we're going to the Grand Canyon tomorrow. And I said,
That's beautiful.
there's really nothing more American than the American West. And the Grand Canyon kind of defines that. So I bought him a T-shirt. I'll let Tom describe it.
Actually, I only remember 2/3 of the description. I remember that it was Abraham Lincoln holding the Bill of Rights, but I don't remember the weapon he's holding.
He's holding a gun called the Emancipator, and
yeah.
he's riding a grizzly bear.
Yeah,
That's
that's
beautiful.
Tom, you need to wear it all the time.
it. Yeah, it's really cool, actually.
I bought myself a matching one, but it's Ronald Reagan riding a velociraptor through the American Revolution firing Uzis off the side.
Nothing speaks American than those two shirts.
Kat was like truly jealous of it.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to take this when you're done with
Yeah,
it.
I'm wearing it to the gym, to bed. To the gym would be a pretty good motivator, actually. 'Cause, like,
I wanted to get him one, but I couldn't get it in. It wasn't in stock in time. It was George W. with a life vest on, shooting pistols while riding a shark through the sky.
That's amazing.
I love how there's a whole collection of this.
They're called the Striker Mountain Striker shirts.
is it the same company that makes these? Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's great.
they're pretty sweet. But that's what we're going to be wearing at the Grand Canyon, and my goal is to find that horse that I'm straddling in my About the Crew picture and have Tom straddle it.
Oh, that would be excellent.
I was telling him, I think they actually took him down because they were too close to the edge and they weren't very stable.
How close to the edge are they? Like,
Not far.
oh, okay. It's not like...
We're on like a little precipice of the cliff, which is actually cut into the side. You have to actually go around.
Well, I was getting Tom ready for the Grand Canyon tomorrow by telling him a book I've been reading called Death at the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
And
good.
it's this really big book. The first chapter is like 120 pages dedicated solely to stories of people who died falling into the Grand Canyon.
Is there a page where somebody gets hit in the head by a pineapple, which was thrown into it by some idiot?
Yeah, that's a small footnote in the last chapter.
But are these deaths like Darwin Award deaths, or are they?
Some of them, yes, but actually, yes, all of them. Like one dude was taking a selfie, and he was backing up and just backed off the cliff.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
Another one was his
and fatal.
Oh yeah, they're all fatal. They're like 300 to 700 foot straight down drops. Another dad was walking along this little retaining wall next to the edge, and he'd been goofing around with his daughter the whole day, and she was getting sick of it. So he just said, "Hey," and he jumped down behind the wall, thinking, "I'm going to hide, and then she's going to look, and I'm not going to be there." Well, she didn't look. Got back to the car by her mom and her siblings, and realized, "Oh, Dad's not here." So they went back looking for him, and they saw where he jumped down, and it was only a 3-foot wide ledge, and he missed when he jumped down and died.
Oh dear, like why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's just stupid, isn't it?
Other people jumping over little like 1.5 foot gaps to get out onto these big tall spires to take a cool picture, and they miss or they lose their footing.
Just use zoom on the old camera.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Don't know.
Or just
And your
don't.
picture quality goes down.
Oh yeah, true. It is definitely worth that leave for those grains.
That iPhone camera is really going to win you that award.
Not as many people will like it on Facebook if it's grainy.
You're right. You have a strong case for this now.
Okay, it's worth it. I'm going to have Tom jump out, and I'll get a good picture of him.
Just get a picture of
have a
Tom
selfie
literally
stick?
leaping into the canyon.
I left the selfie stick at home.
You had a
That's-
selfie stick?
I have a
Impressive.
selfie stick.
I have a
We'll
selfie
take a
stick.
selfie stick on top of Camelback
I
Mountain.
have one with me. It's one that's attached to one of the a GoPro.
Did you have your GoPro
There you
with?
go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we should do? Let's wear our GoPros when we hike that mountain.
Yeah. I got a chest mount.
I've got a head mount and a chest mount and a wrist mount.
Oh.
Let's get all the
This
angles.
is going to be the best weekend ever.
You know what they need? They need a codpiece mount.
A codpiece mount.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of codpieces, we went to... So Tom and I are in Las Vegas right now, and we're staying at the Stratosphere. And we went to Fremont Street last night, and we saw the worst Kiss impersonators. They had nothing on except Kiss makeup and leather codpieces. That was it.
Like
Yeah.
no other clothes?
Nothing.
It's completely bare.
Completely buck naked, shaved down, except for a codpiece that was clearly filled with other things.
So I feel like that could even, could be the best Kiss impersonations, depending on...
20 feet down the strip, there were actual true
guys.
Kiss impersonators. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, nobody likes us.
Yeah. We didn't go commando enough.
You need to get more sexy.
I'm not shaved enough for this.
But if you tried to get a photo with those guys, would they...
Oh, they would charge you.
Oh, okay. How many greenbacks would they have charged me?
I only can convert things to nickels.
How many Benjamin Franklins would I have to pardon?
We found the rudest cocktail waitress the other day, or last night. Oh, man. So we were gambling at this place called Mermaids. We come in, all sit down.
Where
and
the fuck is Mermaids?
Yeah.
on Fremont
right.
Street.
I never heard of it before.
Oh, no, not
No.
Mermaids. La Bayou is what it was called. It was even shittier than Mermaids.
It was tiny.
Yeah. But it was great because the drink waitresses, within the first 30 seconds of sitting down, 3 people came by. Like, you need a drink? You need a drink? Need a drink? I'm like, all right, this is going to be good. Till the first round of drinks came, we gave her a tip. Second round came, she handed us our drinks and then just proceeded to stand there and stare at us. And, like,
It's so awkward.
none of us had ones
Hello.
left. Like, all of my money's in the machine. So, like, can I tip you when I cash out? And she's like, whatever, and just walks away.
You could have just given her a 10, surely.
Hell no! She wasn't giving me bottles of booze. She was giving me a cup. And then when
you have to tip people every time they bring you a drink.
No, generally no. Because Jess, when you and I were gambling down here at the Stratosphere, that lady just kept coming back, and I think we gave her a 5 once.
Yeah, I think we were tipping every couple of rounds.
Yeah.
At some points.
Yeah.
Because they don't make it super convenient by using all of your $1 bills in slot machines.
That's true.
No, but we were playing 1 penny at a time.
Yeah, we were.
And I lost my ass at who can lose their dollar the fastest. I actually won money.
Oh,
Actually won that game for once.
Tom's better at losing money than I am.
You still need to play cat at that.
Oh yeah, it's a blast. But no, today we're gonna hit the strip, and
Have you played the door?
no, that's on the
Grabbing
docket for today. Thank you for
Oh.
reminding me.
I completely forgot about the door.
Let's not tell. Did you tell Kat about it?
No.
Okay, don't tell her.
Okay. But she's going to lose.
Good. No, let's just see if she picks up on it with us playing it.
Oh, okay.
Christy
okay.
will know what it is, so I have to tell Christy not to spoil the surprise. Kat's gonna be like, "Why the hell aren't you opening doors for me?"
Where
It's
are
a
your
fucking
respective
America.
spouses?
They went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, okay.
The baby was hungry.
Good old Duncan's.
Is this Kat's first time in America?
No, we went to New York last year,
Oh, hey.
where we spent every day in a Dunkin' Donuts, actually,
Really?
because we just enjoyed it so much. Yeah, they have really good coffee in there.
Hand me my DS.
Hand me my DS, Jeeves.
I need to check something on my DS. Thank you. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
It's a sight for sore eyes. So, yeah, Tom's in town with me for a week. Hopefully he survives. I'm going to give him a true taste of America.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guy.
Fully braced.
Yes. Braced, prepped, lubed,
And everything in between.
just a few things in between. So, how's everything with you guys? Jess, Dan?
Not too
Yeah, all right.
shabby.
Not too bad.
That's it? All right. 2016 is starting to take an upward swing.
Mine's
No.
been fine so far. I'm probably going to just go down in flames on a plane when I'm going to Australia.
The universe, like, hey, 2016, screw Jess, screw Eric. Tom really hasn't had. Well, Tom's had a few big dumps.
A few screws, yeah.
I don't think Dan's had anything yet.
Just wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the inevitable crash.
Oh God.
I walked at work through our like little lobby area with my skirt pulled up over my butt because it was stuck on my backpack.
Oh.
So you gave everyone the old panty shot, huh?
Yeah.
How long?
Funnily enough, that happened to me last week as well.
Flashing the bloomers.
Was it skirt week?
Yes, it was.
Daniel,
It's always skirt week in the Northeast, Eric. It's all the way.
That explains so much, Dan.
I actually just had mine up over my head. I was just walking along.
That happens.
The struggle is real, Jess.
How did you finally notice it? Did somebody say something?
Someone like, she's my favorite person in the entire world, was like, I think your skirt's up a little bit in the back. And it was. But I had like black tights on.
She said, I think your skirt's
We're
up?
in
Like,
Canada.
like she couldn't physically tell if your skirt was up.
But
I think she
it
needs to
sounds
lend Tom's
more
dual
polite
monocles.
that way. I think this is happening.
I might be pretty dumb, but your skirt's up. I think. I could be wrong.
I'm in two minds about this.
But you appear to be flashing your knickers at everyone.
Excuse me, ma'am, your ass is hanging out, is what she should have said.
Yeah.
I can see your ass, woman.
You didn't have toilet paper or anything stuck hanging out of it, did you?
No.
Okay.
I was good on that front, but
That was attached to her feet.
yeah.
Should have just had the whole roll dragging behind it.
How did we get here?
I don't know. How
totally
did we ever
good-
get here?
2016.
Yeah.
We've got a good view of the strip here.
What's that hotel next to us? Is that the Aria?
Which
That
one?
one.
That's the Stratosphere. That's the hotel we're in.
Oh.
The one that you can see out the window is the hotel we're
Pretty
in.
big, huh?
Which one's Reagan Tower?
Yes. Where's the one with Reagan emblazed at the top?
Was
How are you guys connecting? Like, are you using hotel Wi-Fi?
Yep, a solid 1 megabyte a second.
But it's, like, good.
Wow,
it doesn't
even
sound
mine's faster
terrible.
than that.
Yeah, even Dan's is...
Oh, shit.
is sharper.
Wow.
At least it's coming through all right.
Yeah.
You guys sound like ass.
Guys.
We wanted to do a little switch up with the order in which we do things on this show. I don't know if this is going to work or not, so I guess we're going to try it. We want to start doing emails earlier in the show so we can encourage more people to send them to us.
Years.
This is a Daniel Curtis idea.
I'm not taking credit.
So it's not going to go well.
So if it goes down in flames, everybody blame Daniel.
But if it's great...
Then I'll
Dan
take
gets-
credit.
Tom will take credit, 'cause Tom always takes credit for my end.
Yeah.
For approving it. Like, okay, this is a good idea.
Yes.
I saw that it was a good idea.
They had fantastic schedule, they wrote.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'll take credit for you. I'll be sure to put you in the annals, the footnotes in the annals of Factory Sealed. So if you want to send us an
Thanks,
email.
everyone.
There was a guy, I think his name was Danielle Brutus? I think.
I like that. I like that.
I could be wrong. So if you want to send us an email, factorysealed at manatank.com. We need to switch that so we get actually the podcast at factory-sealed.com.
Yeah, we can do that, though. As long as you have...
We haven't been telling you to do this for the past 8 months or anything, Eric. Just throwing it out there.
I can... Yeah, we can...
I'm busy! Leave me alone.
No, you're not.
Oh, don't even get me started.
You don't even have a job. You just sit there.
I just found somebody to give me money for nothing.
Yes.
Such a great deal, Eric.
It's a super gig. Like yesterday, I just got a phone call and this dude's like, hey, I got some extra cash. You want it? I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
America.
Nice.
Yeah, it's America. I mean, freedom. Free to just get money. I mean, we're trying to be more like Canada now.
Yeah, yeah.
First,
We might be getting, what's that? Basic wage? Basic pay? Basic...
It's called minimum
Everyone gets
wage.
paid. No, everyone gets paid regardless if you're working or not.
Oh, that's
I
some
think it's
bullshit.
basic income or something
That's
like that.
Great. That would be great for the people. Think about it, Eric.
It's so cool.
No,
I love
no,
it.
no.
You
So
need this.
Baraka.
basically, you sit on your ass
Yeah.
and do nothing and collect a paycheck. Now, hear me out on this.
No.
Where does that money come from? Oh, the people who are actually working pay higher taxes to redistribute that bullshit. So eventually, here's what's going to happen. The people who are working are going to go, well, why the hell am I working for a paycheck when that turd over there is doing nothing and getting money? And pretty soon the whole system collapses.
Except
And
for
this
the
place
fact
is
that
called England.
Yeah.
people are super lazy and they're like, oh yeah, I actually want to make more than these peasants make. So then they'll get their shit together. But it's basically welfare anyway. But then this way, at least, you don't have to deal with all of the bullshit that comes with welfare.
Yeah. You got to have a welfare system, man.
Yeah, education. Don't drop out.
Socialism.
Look after the people. It's the human thing to do.
Can anybody remember when we were talking about emails?
God almighty. Jack Grant writes in. He says, hey, everyone, I'll get straight to it. What has been your favorite animal video game companion/buddy in a game? Preferably from a retro game. Keep up the great work, Jack Grant. P.S. I'm a sitter. Yes.
Another notch on the tally for sitters.
How many are at standing? I think Jess.
And me.
Oh, yeah, you can go to hell. Don't use my
me.
toilet. I actually am going to install shoulder braces above my toilet. So you have to, like, shimmy in so it forces you to sit down. I don't need no standards in my
Just go in the bath.
Yeah, don't test me. That bath's going to get it.
Oh, boy. Okay, video game companions.
I can't think of many retro games where you have a companion.
Yeah, they're mostly...
Daxter.
Yeah, but isn't Daxter...
But he's
playable. Are we thinking... Well, actually...
I really like, now that you mention it, I really like Clank from the Ratchet and Clank series. I think he was
That's
a great...
robot.
It says...
Companion/buddy.
Animal video game companion /buddy. So I'm going to break the slash out to not include
I feel
animal.
like that's not what he meant.
I
Just
would
throwing that out
Definitely said animal.
God damn it. Let's see.
Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow.
No, shut up.
Yes.
See? Yes. Or Epona. Those
Oh,
are my two.
Epona.
What the hell's that?
Do you even play games?
No.
Yoshi.
I just here
Yoshi.
for the banter.
I don't have time to play these trivial electronic merriments.
Jeez, didn't give me the clip notes on that
I
one.
think I made my fortunes through playing video games at home.
You don't see advertisements for Lamborghini because those who can afford them aren't sitting around watching TV.
Jaguar.
Ooh, we saw a Jaguar F-Type
did.
yesterday.
Jaguar.
Jaguar, and it's filled with crayons, and the guy who's driving it, his name was Crag.
I think you're being a little vague on that description.
Sorry, Craig.
Creek.
Oh, you know what?
That's so stupid.
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 What we have become.
We're awfully stupid. Chocobos from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, they. But the thing is, they're so generic.
Quee!
You can't keep one.
Quee!
It's quite.
Is it Quark? Isn't it?
Quark is from Ratchet and Clank, like Captain
No,
Quark.
but the noise the Chocobo
No, they
make.
go Quee!
Quee.
It's a-
I always
it's
read it as
Quay.
Quark or Quare from Final Fantasy VII.
Quee!
You know, when you talk to
It's
them
not Quee.
Can you try that again?
Quee!
and you told me you didn't know that if you talk to the Chocobos 3 times in Final Fantasy VII, you get the summon materia.
What are you talking about?
You told me you didn't know
No.
that.
When did I say... You're just making shit up now.
Last night. Pillow
I
talk.
thought you just had to make them dance and watch the dance
but
together.
you have to speak to them to get them to dance.
Well, does a chocobo really count as a companion/buddy? It's more of a mount. It's more like a slave.
It's more of a yeah.
Not really, because they piss off when you get off them most of the time.
I like Chomp from Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, is it Chop? Yeah, it's Chop.
Chop, like pork
Yeah.
chop. How about Yoshi?
I said that earlier.
No, you didn't. You said Pikachu.
That was Tom.
Oh, sorry, you guys all sound the same.
You're the worst.
Oh, man.
How about...
I would
What
say
about Tails?
my gun on any first-person shooter is my best.
That's
buddy.
not an animal!
But he's my buddy.
How about the animal weapons from Stranger's Wrath?
Yeah.
We're really stretching here.
Or
Aggro from
little
Shadow of the
models.
Colossus.
It's just a horse. Boring.
Does Mega Man have any pet? RC! Or is he disqualified because he's a robot?
Yes, it's not an animal.
He's an animal robot, therefore it
See,
counts.
I feel like that should be allowed.
Yeah, suck it. RC, because he can be a submarine,
Because
he can
like,
be a spring, he can be a boat,
He's
he
kind
can be a
of useful
jet
to have around.
platform.
He's
Yeah,
like a Swiss Army knife.
yeah, except a dog.
Yeah. I love him.
What else is there? Let's do a search.
I
Animal video.
Dog meat.
Tails.
yes! How?
Dog meat from Fallout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You actually liked him?
Yes.
No. Like, did you actually keep him in your party for more than any tangible amount of time?
Until I found someone else.
Okay, so therefore he's really not your favorite, because as soon as you could get someone else, you went, and done.
Little Metal Gear from Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's not an animal!
Yeah, but he's kind of based on an animal.
D-Dog. D-Dog from 5.
What animal is he based on?
I thought that would just slip in there. No.
It almost made it.
D-Dog, yeah. Or D-Horse.
What about... Does
No.
companion cubes count?
Okay, so let's go through a series of checks and balances to see if something fits. There's one simple question. Is it an animal?
Okay.
Dan?
You had a robot dog, though, so.
Yes, it is.
Companion cube is not an animal. What genus and species does that fall under?
Cubes.
When they have the, like, turret companion cube mashup, it has legs and
Companionus cubus?
Oh, man. What about Kazooie?
Oh.
Wasn't she the bird that sat in your backpack?
Yes, but she's
Yeah.
a companion. And she's an animal.
Oh, that
She's
stupid bird
first queen.
from Link Between Worlds? No.
Hold on, what between what?
What one is the one with the stupid bird that we played? Oh,
Minish Cap, Eslo.
That's it.
I didn't
That's
play
it.
Minish Cap.
Okay, Eslo was not an animal, he was a hat.
Wasn't he like a goose hat, a bird hat?
No, he's a hat. He is physically a hat. He sits on your head.
But he has like
But
a
he was also a
bill,
bird.
like a yellow bill.
But if you remember correctly, at the end of the game, he was transformed back into a person.
What about Navi?
Oh,
Kind
you can go
of
to
like
hell.
a bird.
Navi's the worst.
Yeah, good companion.
She's not as bad as
Hey,
Fly and
listen!
Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Sticks around.
That was your ringtone for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's
Mine?
quite a common ringtone.
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, when you get the little listen
Uh-uh.
text message.
Hey.
10 years, Jess.
Oh my god, he's such a bird.
Who is? Eslo?
Yes.
No, he's not.
This is
What about the
sparked
dog
real
from
debate.
Fable?
The what, Dan?
The dog from Fable.
The dog from Fable? The first Fable?
Yeah. No, the second and third one was a dog.
Well, shout out to Fable. Shout out to the studios.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Lionhead closed this week.
pour one out
Yeah.
for them.
So
We never got to see the acorn tree, that when you knock an acorn down, a tree would grow in its place. Damn you, Molyneux! I waited 10 years and 4 games for it.
But they've been working on that Fable Legends for years, which just look pants.
I hope that maybe it'll end up on Unseen 64 as a download one day. Those guys do some good digging.
Yeah, they do.
I played Saints Row Uncovered on the PSP. That game is not finished.
No, not in the least. So, did we actually ever settle on anything?
No.
For what?
We
The
didn't-
question from Jack. I mean, I think
All
we
right.
really lost
Forgot
ourselves.
about that.
Jess's favorite is a hat. Tom's is a robot.
Or Chop from Grand, but it's not retro. I appreciate that it's not.
Yeah,
retro,
no, it
but
had to be retro.
preferably from retro. He said.
I'm still sticking with Daxter.
See,
Okay.
I'm going with Epona.
If I had to go retro,
I'm going RC from Mega Man because that thing is versatile.
RC from Mega Man. Okay.
Yeah, stands for RC Coil.
Remote control.
Yeah.
The robot, though, just to throw that out there,
Yeah.
we're getting super technical with
It is.
our...
It is a dog, animal, video game companion buddy. He is an animal that just happens to be built out
He's
of parts.
basically a companion
You're
cube
bending
with
the rules.
legs.
for
No,
your
I'm
own
not. If they
answer.
had shaped companion cube into like a bat or a turkey, then I'd be okay with it.
But then it would be companion turkey. And it wouldn't be the same.
The turkeys from Streets of Rage, they're pretty useful.
I don't think they're.
When you're in a pinch, those things
It's
are great.
already cooked.
There is actually an unlockable character on Streets of Rage 3 who's a kangaroo.
There you go.
Wasn't there a kangaroo in Tekken?
Yeah.
Yes, Roo.
Roo.
And then there's the reptile guy.
What about all of? What about all the
bear.
the duck from Time Splitters?
What about the monkeys from Time Splitters?
The gingerbread man.
The duck from Duck Hunt.
Oh, that poor guy.
Are we playing Time Splitters yet? I want to play that.
That's on the list.
We just got to wonder how we're going to play it.
Yeah, because it's for Xbox One.
Which, yeah, you got a see-through Xbox, haven't you, Dan?
Somewhere.
Dragging it from the parents' house.
Do you have Time Splitters Future Perfect?
I do.
Jess, do you have any way to play it?
Maybe.
We'll figure that out later, but we need to settle on this so we can answer Jack's question.
Epona.
Okay, we've got yours. Tom needs to pick something that is not a robot. Mine grandfather's...
No!
Mine fits because it's an animal that just happens to be
Jack,
built
what
out
have
of...
you done? Why?
Just sparked serious debate here. Mainly on the question.
Yeah, like what? Provide more clarification in your questions in future emails, please. Try to imagine all of the caveats that we're going to exploit.
I'm pretty sure Dan and I got this right off the back, so like it's really only you guys.
What
that are
animal
struggling.
is Daxter?
America
An
makes you
otzel.
What's an oxel?
Otzel.
What's an otzel?
Animal that exists within the Jack and Daxter universe.
Nope, doesn't count.
Actually, the Otzels are revealed to be the precursors at the end of Jack 3.
Oh, spoilers.
So then Pikachu wouldn't count either then.
Maybe your co-op buddy on Battletoads. He's also a toad.
Okay.
So if it's a fictional animal, you can't have it.
On Mother 3.
Damn it, Jack, we need more clarification.
So if it's a fictional animal, you can't have RC from Mega Man, can you?
A dog is a real animal, Dan. I don't know what you kind of...
Epona.
I don't know what you guys have over there, but dogs are real.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard about these things.
They go nay. According to one dog in Popolocroix.
That's true. What a game. What a game. Maybe animals from there.
All right, move on before my brain dies, for God's sake.
Well, we don't have Tom's answer. Are you going with the Battletoad guy?
I'm going to go with the weakest answer.
Talk about a complete non-thought answer.
Well, I had, I would say Chop, because I like when you get to control him and you like have your first person in camera low down, you're running around.
Never did that.
Didn't?
No.
You had to
Beautiful.
as part of one of
No.
the missions.
No, it wasn't.
You literally have to do it in one of the missions.
Yeah, you're making stuff up.
No, I'm not.
Next question.
That's it.
We had to really draw that one out.
No. Did anybody leave us a Facebook question? I don't know. Probably not. Facebook memories. Aww.
A baby.
Yeah, there's babies involved somewhere. So before we move on, a few weeks ago, I downloaded Pokemon Red
Oh.
for my DS.
3DS.
3DS.
The smooth 3DS.
New 3DS.
Yeah.
It's the new 3DS XL.
That's important.
It's got two screens, and it's new, and it's got an extra stick.
Which the
And it's
C-stick,
smooth.
you say, is a godsend.
Oh yeah, it'll change the way you play games.
You can't possibly go back to a normal 3DS now.
Oh hell no! Right there on the bed is the original DS Lite
Oh, what a piece
with
of
Harvest
rubbish.
Moon, Friends of Mineral Town in it. Suck it, Jess.
I changed it.
I know, and you called me a baby.
Yeah, because you are a baby.
I'm not a baby. I just have great... When you...
I'm not a baby.
When your gaming palate is as refined as mine, you can't play this hogwash of Harvest Moon PlayStation 1.
I've got a DS Lite with me.
You do?
Yeah.
What's in it?
Pokemon Soul Silver.
Ooh.
And
I don't think I've played them. I might have
they're
to pick
really
one.
good, man. And Pokemon Black and White 2.
What's in mine right now?
But
Yeah, there's a sequel to those. I forgot.
yeah.
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is in mine right
But there's
now.
only one card in mine.
You can shut up, Dan.
Yeah, Monster Hunter so much.
But there's a few. I got a few games with me.
I've got all my Zelda games with me.
Nice.
No, so I've started playing Pokemon Red. And if you'll remember, probably, what was that, like 3 years ago now, Jess, we tried to play Pokemon Yellow?
Yeah, and you guys gave up.
I'm actually, and this pains me horribly to say this, but I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yes.
But
Oh,
apparently I made the game infinitely harder for myself at the beginning because I chose Charmander.
Yeah, but it's he's the best there.
Yeah. So,
He's so cute.
I had to go through and power level him, and I couldn't beat Brock because I didn't have a grass Pokemon.
Yeah.
So what I did is I just went through and I collected a ton of Rattatas and...
Bug Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
And it evolved them.
No, I didn't even evolve them. I just grabbed a bunch of them and just used them as like cannon fodder to throw at Brock, so it would like slowly chip him away. I had like 20 Pokemon that's just chipping him away.
Well, and then finish off with Charmander. But then he gets all the experience.
So? No, it splits
You can
it.
only,
You gotta make
have
sure.
6 Pokemon in your party, by the way, just saying.
Yeah.
Is it actually Rattata? Like, what did you call that?
Rattata?
Rattata?
It's Rattata.
I remember when I was
That's
when I was a
okay.
kid, I used to go and rat-a-tat because I was just a kid.
Rat-a-tat.
And I was done.
You didn't call it Rattata.
Like Rattata sauce.
Go! Rattata!
Don't catch this. I don't catch vermin.
No, it's
Ew, go! Catorpy!
But don't level.
Pikachu.
Don't level Charmander
Ew,
too much though,
Charmander.
Why?
because he won't listen to you.
What?
Charmander won't listen to you if your badge level isn't high enough to correspond with the level. Did you know about that?
This is to stop
I don't
you
know
from
anything
trading-
about Pokemon.
Oh, okay. So if you
This is
level
to
him too
stop you
much,
from trading high-level Pokemon with other people. You have to have the right badge, otherwise they
Yeah.
won't obey you in battle.
you'll be like, Charmander, use Scratch, and he'll be like, no, I'll use something else instead.
I'm going to lick myself.
I'll use Growl, which is the thing you never use.
It's
What is the point of Growl? It's a
doesn't it
waste
lower
of
his
a turn.
defense?
Oh, the attack has been lowered. It's like
Yeah, but you could use Scratch 3 times and
Yeah.
do the same amount of damage.
it's like when your HP is on 3 and the AI just needs to use Tackle to defeat you, and it decides to stupidly use something like Leer or
I'm going to look at you till you die.
well, you just threw this battle away.
No, it's definitely interesting. It's I don't like how you can't steal other trainers' Pokemon.
Have you tried?
Oh yeah,
Did you just
Everybody's tried this.
yeah. It's super annoying. It's like, oh sweet, I need this Pokemon, and then I get it right down to the edge, and I tried to capture it. And it's like, hey, come on now.
I have actually done that? I've never done that.
I tried to steal it, and it yells at
the
you.
trainer always blocks the ball, even a master
But
ball.
why would you try to steal someone else's Pokemon?
It's
Because he
Pokemon.
wants
The
it?
point of it is collecting it. It's like, hey, you have something I want.
You're like, come on, this is America.
Yeah, this is America.
Give me your thing.
If you're going to be dumb enough to lose it,
When you beat them, you actually steal their money, so why can't you steal their Pokemon?
I thought they had to like, pay you a fine, is what I thought.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
beating them up in the schoolyard and taking their milk change.
They give you a good
There's
$100.
no like continuity to how much you have to pay though. It just seems to be a random amount.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a percentage of how much they make, like a tax system.
Nobody has a job.
But
Well,
everyone will get
that's
basic
apparently where we're
ones,
going
that's
to. We're
fine.
going to a Pokemon economy soon.
Have you played the mobile Pokemon yet?
This is the only Pokemon I've
Oh,
ever
okay,
played,
okay,
besides
okay.
3 minutes of Yellow, and where I went, oh, fuck this.
So you don't know about the mobile one, where apparently you can look through your phone screen, like augmented reality style, and see Pokemon
We
in
talked
real
about
life.
this
That's
the other
really
week,
cool.
didn't we?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
We did.
What's
I
it
was
called?
little. I don't know if it was like last week or a couple of weeks ago or something.
Let's see if we can find Pokemon in Vegas today. What's it called?
I think it's
It's
called
not out yet.
Pokemon.
How about I type in Pokemon? See
I don't think it's out yet. But it is
not.
like a Nintendo fully endorsed.
Oh, I'll look it up later.
It's the real deal.
So it's definitely it's a game that I play very minimally. Like I'm not diving a bunch of time into it, but it's definitely something that I will explore more of.
Cool.
So,
God, you're in for a treat. There's a ton of games.
I feel like I'm going down a dark rabbit hole here.
Yeah.
It's just
Did everybody check out that link I sent you earlier in the week about the emulator?
Yes.
Yes.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know,
Kinda
but
cool.
if you haven't seen this, it was like a SNES. Was it a SNES emulator?
I
Yep.
think it's, yeah.
And basically what it does is somehow it converts 2D games into 3D games.
It was an NES emulator.
Yeah, because they showed Mega Man, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
And they kind of
Right.
went into free camera mode and kind of panned around, and you could
the
see...
Dr. Mario one was awesome too.
But you can actually play them still, and it's in 3D. Well, 2.5D really, but it's I just don't get how it works.
So in Unity, which is the engine they've used, you can use 3D models in a 2D game, but you use the camera perspective to just look at it from one angle. So it is a 3D object in 3D space, but you're only looking at it two-dimensionally. So that's the way they've done it, but I don't know how... They've obviously just taken all the sprites and graphics from the NES, those NES games, and then just ported them in and like...
It seems like what it's
modeled
doing
them.
is it's just taking that sprite and expanding it forward.
Well, yeah, that's just making cubes instead of flat graphics like sprites. Like
But
they were
what's
back
awesome is they have
But you
lighting
can use
effects in
any
there
game,
too.
Can't you?
Yeah, so it's got to be just an algorithm that they've written in that just says do this to all of these sprites
Yeah.
and pull them forward X amount of distance.
Yeah, yeah, it's essentially exactly that. It's just using the Z-axis as well as X and
The
Y.
Z-axis.
Oh, I think it's Z actually.
Well, whatever it is, it blew my system.
We'll get to that one.
We'll come back to
The
that.
big
one.
ZZ debate.
The ZZ.
Oh no.
No, that was a good find.
Yeah.
Is that actually playable? Can you download that emulator and play it?
I think it's a browser-based emulator.
Yeah, with a web
Yeah.
a web plugin for Unity. It's a bit buggy and stuff, but you can.
We've got it
Because
on
you just need
Facebook.
to
So
have the ROM hosted somewhere. Like they said, Dropbox is really good for it.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
There was a game that Tom and I meant to talk about a few weeks back.
Oh, it's a good job you just remembered. I completely forgot.
Yeah. I've got memory like an elephant.
Yeah, I know.
Steel trap. Was that like a month ago now?
Yeah.
This isn't retro, but I feel like it's worth talking about because it's a genre that's becoming more popular. We both played through Firewatch. Did you guys look into those? I know Dan's feelings on it. He's like, I'll wait for it to go free on PS Plus.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
bought some DLC yesterday.
For Firewatch?
Not for Firewatch. Not
Well,
for
we're
Firewatch.
talking about Firewatch.
I know. I'm just saying. I bought DLC yesterday. It was unprecedented.
Oh, you don't normally buy DLC?
No.
Yeah, I only buy story DLC. And actually, Rocket League is the first time I've ever bought
Cosmetic
like
DLC?
cosmetic stuff for a long time. Like the DeLorean, I just kind of was like,
So you
The
didn't-
Batmobile's out now, by the way.
Is it?
ooh.
Yeah.
Did you buy it?
Not yet.
Are you going to?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Is it the
We've
19...
also missed our chance to sign up for the Rocket League official national league. We could have made a 3-man team and played it.
And not shown up because none of us are ever free at the same time? So, Jess, have you seen Firewatch?
Yes, it's beautiful.
It is one hell of a game that... So, the premise of it is you are a guy named Henry.
It was a while since I played it, but I just about remember.
The opening story is super powerful, super moving. It basically drops you into the game after it gives you about 15 minutes of just plot dump. Your wife develops really early stage Alzheimer's dementia, moves back to Australia to be with her parents. You kind of go into this mindset of reclusion, and you just need to find yourself. So you take a summer job as a Firewatch out in the Montana wilderness.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where it dumps you in. You really have no idea what you're going in for. Your only contact is through the radio to another Firewatch named Delilah. And the whole story unfolds through the radio and your conversation choices. And perhaps the most amazing thing about this game is how well those two characters work together.
Yeah.
The whole story just unfolds through conversation. And you're out there walking around the wilderness. There's no HUD. There's no direction. You have a physical map with a compass that you need to figure out where to go based solely off of directions that she's telling you.
And does it give you an indicator like you are here on this map?
Yeah, it gives you an indicator.
Yeah.
But that generally doesn't help a whole lot.
It was quite hard actually navigating around because you can't run while having the map out.
No.
So I mean, maybe it like kind of brought forward that thing of orienteering where you just have to have the map out. Like, okay, where are we going? Where am I facing? Where do I have to go next? And like, you felt.
And then you walk straight into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Maybe that's why you're not supposed to run with your map open.
The story itself is really cool. At the beginning, it sets in motion some really kind of unnerving events.
Yeah.
Stuff starts happening out in the wilderness that you're trying to get to the bottom of.
Yeah, it kind of front loads you with a lot of choices, doesn't it? You're making choices one way or the other to kind of build the prologue for this whole thing. I'm not sure because I've only played it through it once. If I'd be interested to see if those choices make a whole lot of difference.
No.
Yeah,
but the only disappointing thing is that it sets up a lot of really cool story stuff at the beginning, and that they all just kind of fall flat at the end. I was super disappointed with the ending of it. Just
Is it all a dream?
yeah.
No.
No. It's a good end. I like that.
I was disappointed, but I see why it was done in that way. Mm-hmm. Like, it was quite powerful because, actually, apart from there's these two teenagers that are fooling around in the lake, and you have to kind of go and I think they're launching fireworks or something, right? Mm-hmm. You have to kind of go and tell them
they're showing off their 3DSs.
Exactly.
Well, they were two girls, so I'd be alarmed if they had 3DSs.
And but apart from those two, I don't think you see any character models in the whole game.
The helicopter pilot at the end.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you count him, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No,
What console is Lady Parts?
Ooh,
Um,
the Vita.
anything with like
yeah,
a clamshell.
that
I
is
think
a sexy
maybe.
console.
So the DS.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The Vita,
It's not
because it starts
gender-specific.
with a V.
Yeah.
The other thing too is that like 75% of the way through that game, it just drops this plot element on you that you really had no idea of at any point. You're like I remember getting to it and I go, did I miss something? Like, who the hell is this person and how? Like, it just
Yeah. I love that the tension building is amazing because you have no idea what's going to happen. And you feel like you're building up to this huge crescendo. And unfortunately...
Talk about prophecy again.
Unfortunately for me, I really got broken out of it because I was about 20 minutes away from completing the game, and then the whole thing crashed, and it was pretty late at night, and I just went to bed, and then I finished it the next day, but it would have probably felt like a better experience if I'd done the whole thing in one.
I played the whole
two.
game in one day.
I
I
think
bought
that's
it,
the best way to
played
play
it in
it.
2 sittings.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth playing through.
It's a 4-hour game. You can definitely...
Just the art style and just the atmosphere that it creates are really cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
But enough about that. This week, Red Faction.
Scum!
Die, Miner! Don't hurt me!
Just you and me, Miner.
We played...
help you unless you're hurt.
We played a very early first-person shooter for PS2. Pretty sure everybody's at least heard of Red Faction, or at least the Red Faction series, because they just had the last game in the series come out in 2012, Armageddon.
Oh, wow, yeah, PS3.
Kind of been left to die now.
Oh yeah, they're done with it.
Because
The
it was
series is over.
THQ, wasn't it?
THQ
Yeah.
and Volition.
Okay, yeah.
So it is the gist of the story for Red Faction is you follow Parker, who decided to leave Earth in hopes of finding opportunity in the mines on Mars, working for the Ultor Corporation, which doesn't sound menacing at all.
It sounds a bit like Oddworld, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a bit like
This is Ultor
he's working in the mines, and they seem like it's a good job, and then suddenly
Sure,
they're
this
being...
is Total Recall.
It was us! It was us!
There were eye bones. No, so you follow Parker, who gets there, and he discovers, okay, this really probably wasn't as good of an idea as I thought it was going to be. The living conditions are garbage. You're packed 8 to a bunk, and you're rotating bunks and working hellish hours. And there's this plague that's starting to break out. And one day he actually witnesses a guard kill a miner, and that's what sets off the whole game. He actually is the one that starts the uprising and the revolt and takes up arms and starts fighting back against the guards of the Altar Corporation, who, I guess one of the overarching themes of this, going back to our earlier conversation, is rebelling against socialism.
Yeah.
And shooting things.
Actually, maybe not, but whatever.
What do you mean, maybe not?
It wasn't socialist.
Socialist
Yes, did you play the right
undertones. Yeah.
Oh, you mean from like the propaganda and stuff on
Correct.
the on posters on the walls?
Yes.
It's like communism.
It's more communism, probably, like Third Reich style.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Russian lettering.
They're both
either
shit.
Those posters are pretty cool.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
quite like to get a hold of one, actually.
I think you can get prints of them.
You know, yeah. they're
So
pretty good.
the game starts down in the mines, and you are basically the catalyst for the uprising. There exists a rebellious force called the Red Faction who are slowly gaining in numbers, but you finally witnessing this first guard killing this miner, you're like, all right, this is it. It's like the American Revolution. Shot fired at Lexington, Concord.
Oh, yeah,
Shot
yeah.
heard around the world, 1770
That's right, yeah.
something.
My American history is totally on
yeah.
point.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I don't know
1776,
what you're
Dan.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Something about the French.
Damn it.
Something about
They brought the bread.
America's proudest moment.
Well,
Yeah, and then it kicks off from there, and then you have your armed with a pistol, the best gun in the game.
oh, hands down. You don't need another gun.
Did you play on easy, normal, or hard?
I played on normal.
Yeah, same. I
I
tried
did
it
not
on
regret
easy.
this decision.
I tried on easy. It is so easy.
Is it?
You can absolutely.
What'd you play it on, Dan?
Normal.
And you regret it?
Yeah, it's. I feel like there's certain barriers to it. Like you can accidentally save at a certain point where you haven't got enough health to progress.
Yeah.
And it's just
Sign of the times.
why you
I've literally
save.
hit a brick wall where I can't get anywhere because I have about 12 health, and I've got a lab coat on. They've taken away all my weapons, and I can't do anything.
Where did you guys play it?
I played it on PS3.
PS3.
I played it on PS3 as well.
Yeah, because then you had multiple save points, did you not? Like you could save multiple files.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that.
yeah, sure.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, you got to get used to stacking up your saves.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if this happened to you guys, but it happened to me as well. The first time I played through it, starting again, I forgot that
Yeah.
it doesn't have autosave.
Same.
So I got a
Yeah.
good hour into it and died and went, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to put it down for a couple of days after that because I was so annoyed.
How far were you when you died?
Not too far. I blitzed through it the second time.
I was 45 minutes through, and the same thing. Funny how the same thing happened to the three of us.
See,
I was wasting a
went
lot of
through
time the first time
menu.
shooting walls, so
You went through the menu?
And because I wanted to find the fucking invert access because I can't deal with that. And then I found the save button and I was like, maybe I should use this.
Wait.
This is a thing.
You're an invert player?
It was turned off, I think. I don't know. I like when you look up and you go up.
It
and
was
you look down,
it was
you go down.
inverted by default on mine.
no,
Yeah.
you're doing
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wrong.
Wait, Dan, you're an
No,
invert
you're-
player?
Yeah,
I
Dan's
am an
weird.
invert player.
You're a stander and an invert player?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
I'm a standard invert.
No, stander. Like you wipe your ass standing up.
Standing inverter. That's what.
Okay, I feel like we need to get a pulse on this, so we need to know if you're an invert player as well.
Yeah.
I think we've had this discussion before, Eric.
There's a lot of discussions we repeat.
I'm an invert
There
for
is.
playing flight simulator games.
Yeah, well, that's natural because
That-
that's
yeah.
how an airplane works.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not how aiming works.
I tell you where
When I
get
have a
it
gun and I aim it up, it doesn't go down.
from. but
can't
it feels
jump.
weird to me for it to be the other way around because
So
I'm so
do you
used
change
to it.
all of your games to be
Always,
like that now?
always.
Oh, man.
That's interesting.
It comes from Tomb Raider when you used to have the swimming used to be inverted. That's why I do it.
Yeah. I can understand it.
I can't.
No.
Somebody tried to explain it to me before, and they're like, imagine that there's a thumbstick on the back of someone's head, and if you push that thumbstick up, their head's going to go forward.
Yeah.
Like, I,
don't.
get that, but
I don't
it's just
care
not
how it
comfortable.
works. I just do it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it.
I've tried to stop doing it, but I can't. It's like because
just
it's been
can't
all the
quit
way
you.
through my.
So, Red Faction was actually the first FPS proper that I'd played that had dual sticks, and I was so used to playing GoldenEye on the N64, where you had full movement on the left stick and then look up and down, and then strafe.
with the C
So
buttons.
I replicated that on Red Faction. So for the longest time, the left stick was move, but it was forward and then look left, look right, and then the right stick was look up and strafe.
Oh, I see.
It was
How-
God, that's crazy.
it was
What did strafe default to? I didn't know you could do
Strafing was always important in
No, so-
FPSs in the day.
Yeah, always. So the strafing in Red Faction is normal. It's a normal modern day FPS control, but I changed it. There's like a legacy setting in there where you can physically change it to be what it was for GoldenEye, where the right stick emulated what the C buttons did.
So yeah, I changed the control scheme to something similar to Call of Duty because I'm so used to playing it. So like L2 was alternate fire, R2 was normal fire, square to reload, R3 to duck.
Ugh.
I couldn't. The trigger was R1 on PS3,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, which it always was because the triggers suck on that controller.
Yeah, I couldn't do R2 triggers on the PS3. No way.
Yeah. Did you turn auto aim off?
No.
No.
Oh, you kept it
You
on.
need it in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you can do precise aim if you press up on the D-pad.
Oh,
It
yeah.
actually
My God, it's not precise.
no, not at all.
Is it rubber banding like you kind of hold the stick and it kind of falls
No.
and you let go? A bit like GoldenEye? No.
No. You press up on the D-pad and it zooms really far in, and then you can move the cursor around. It's like an old arcade-style shooter.
Oh, okay.
It's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
But I found it was really dark in a lot of places, and I probably could have just turned the brightness up, but I found it hard to see some of...
that's called
The
ambiance,
dudes.
atmosphere.
So that's why I left the auto aim on, because it was like, oh, there's someone there.
Huh. So one of the most defining features of this game is the geomod technology, or geography modification.
Yes,
Yeah.
as it's more properly known.
Geography modification. Yeah.
I feel it's important to mention that Red Faction is a game that stemmed as a result of a different game being canceled.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
So did you guys ever
Okay.
play the old Descent games on PC?
Or PS1.
They were on PS1?
No.
There was one Descent game, I think, on PS1.
So my memory's a little foggy on exactly the specifics, but it's kind of a flight style game where you're in this futuristic spaceship going through these dungeons and flying around, and they were making Descent 4, but it got scrapped, and parts of the story and some of the gameplay and the setting got carried over and evolved into Red Faction.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I would be up for another Descent game if they...
that's what, if you, the submarine mission, there's an airplane mission later. Those are all directly like, this is exactly how Descent
taking
used to
it from
play.
the engine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see that as well when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
playing the sub bit. Which, Dan, I also got stuck in on a fish.
How do you get stuck
I
on a
don't know
fish?
how.
Seriously, it was
Yeah,
like the fish was just
what?
almost diagonal between like a little cove bit,
Yeah.
and I had to
My
actually
sub would not
restart the
move.
save and
Why
then
didn't
go
you
through again.
kill the fish?
You can't. You
yes,
can't move.
you can.
No, but you
Yeah.
can't move. You
No,
can't move
can't.
your camera
The
to
fish
shoot.
did not attack me and came from nowhere, and then I was just stuck on it.
And the fish don't die when you shoot them.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
You
They
shoot
blow
it with a
up.
missile. You can see it in the distance. So you guys just swam towards it and got stuck?
Yeah, but like
I
I
did- it
didn't
wasn't
expect
there.
a fish to impede my massive machine.
I saw the fish and murdered it.
It was like a whale.
Yeah, it was like...
It was a decent.
Okay, hold on. Let's answer the more crucial question. Why the hell is there a submarine on Mars?
Well, there's water on
They
Mars.
terraformed it up, didn't they? And got
I
some-
No,
saw
the
underwater
terraforming
base
doesn't
on
start.
Mars.
Terraforming does not start until Red Faction Guerrilla.
Oh,
But they found water on Mars, so that's why.
is that a good game, by the way?
Guerrilla's great. It's like Red Faction mixed with Grand Theft Auto.
I've only played Red Faction, this one, and 2.
Oh,
and I
2
hate
is
it.
so bad.
Oh, we'll get to 2. Oh, fuck that game.
But
no.
I want to talk about the Geomod stuff because while it is cool, I feel that there's not enough explosives in this game to justify it being there.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because like you don't have a lot of ammo to begin with the rocket launcher, right?
Well, at the beginning, you
correct.
can pick up all of those
Remote
proxy
mines.
mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only get about 6.
Ooh, you got like 30.
I did like it, like, you know, before you get the submarine, you have to pull the lever to actually let it drop into the water. And
Yeah.
you can't get through. And I was like, how am I going to get through? Trying to jump through the little window area. And you can get through if you crawl really slowly.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is red faction. I could just blow a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
So
yes.
I feel
Tom.
like the motto is like, when in doubt, blow something up in this game.
Funnily enough, in this section, I had absolutely no explosive left. So I had to do the crawl through the window thing and lost about 20 minutes trying to do it.
Yes.
I think the coolest element where they introduced Geomod is when you come out of the cave and there's this big open cavern and there's a bridge going across and you see this tank and this whole group of guys and you have your rocket launcher and you blow out the bridge from under them and they all go plummeting into the canyon. I'm like, I like this game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I didn't do that.
It was pretty.
Basically,
one
I
of the first
used
games.
all my explosives to just try and blow up walls wherever possible. So,
Well, at the beginning, they kind of encouraged you to because they had those yellow X's on the wall that if you blew those up, you could go into new locations.
The first time
is
you
there
were
an
introduced...
infinite ammo cheat or anything, so you could just go nuts and try and blow up everything?
I don't know. I feel like there would be.
It's that kind of era for cheats.
Because I was looking for one when I was absolutely stuck as hell in the submarine section where I could not get through that wall.
Yeah.
And then I finally got through the place and pressed the button to lower the submarine, then I couldn't get back out.
You couldn't get out of the submarine?
I couldn't get out of the little cabin where I just squeezed into to press the button.
Oh. Yeah, that's right, because the door was locked.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could scare the guy into
opening it for you.
Open it for
but
you.
he doesn't. He just cowers in the corner. Like,
So then
I shot him.
I threw a proxy mine through it. It blew up. It killed everything in there. He lived, blew a hole in the wall. I opened it. I hit the button, dropped it into the water, and
did you shoot him before you left?
I need to kill you.
You've
Everything.
Oh,
You've
yeah, I
seen too
killed him.
much.
Everything in this game died with me. Absolutely everything. So the story goes on to progress. You get contacted by a guy named Hendrix.
Yeah.
Who you discover is he's a security maintenance worker for Altor, but he's trying to help you.
Yeah, he's not
so
happy.
he's looking at the security cameras and he's guiding you through. But you're also contacted by Eos, who is the leader of the Red Faction Rebellion. Now, is she part robot?
She seems to be modeled on Ripley.
Yeah, like half her face is
Kinda
like
looks like
Terminator style.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a crazy mask.
I don't know.
I don't know. But
It's sci-fi.
with a
people,
name like
yes.
Eos, probably.
Eos rules.
You know.
So you discover that Hendrix guides you through this. He's trying to get you to an escape shuttle because there's a bunch of other miners there. You're too late,
Oh yeah.
and you get to watch the shuttle take off and
And then
explode.
he's like, maybe it's okay being slow sometimes.
Yeah. It was so like, have some humility right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then from there, you have to try to find another way out because they're systematically shutting the mines down to try to lock people in. That's where you get to the submarine that we were just talking about.
Yep.
And you make it to the medical lab.
Oh, but before you're in the submarine, you have to like mess around with the water reclamation area.
Oh yeah, you have to
Lava
sabotage 4 or 5
and
different
the
things.
lava thing and mess up some main controls, like just pulling levers and just wrecking it. Yeah,
But then
which is
it
pretty
doesn't
fun.
show you anything, and the guy just goes, "Oh, everything's probably rubble now. You should probably go that way."
Yeah,
You can't go back or anything, so you don't really know what's happened.
this
But
one
then-
rogue miner is just destroying the whole place from the inside. I love it.
Is
When
anybody
is
in
the
the
stealth
submarine?
part? Before the submarine is the stealth part.
No, it's after.
It's
isn't it?
after.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did anybody in the submarine blow up a certain section of the wall where you can go into like a place where you can get out of the submarine?
No.
There's
No.
a certain section of the wall with bubbles coming out of it. You can blow it up and you can go up there.
Oh.
And there's nothing there apart from 2 skeletons on the ground. And I was like, why is this here?
No way. I got really disorientated in the sub to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Because when you first go in, it's pretty linear, but then you're in this wide open place, and
It's too dark to see
it's
anything.
too dark. Yeah, and you kind of swim down because you're trying to shoot the other guy, and then you're trying to swim up suddenly, but then you can't orientate yourself to go. Okay, is this the way I came, or is this towards the left?
When I came in the distance, you can see this big hole that's shooting like light and bubbles out. I'm like, I
Yeah.
need to go to that. So I careen myself into it and get stuck. And meanwhile, they're shooting rockets into me from behind.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to orient yourself with the controls.
See, because I couldn't squeeze into the thing to get the submarine the first time, I just swam for it.
And you died.
And he actually doesn't drown, but because the submarine's there, it just kills you.
Oh.
That's so funny.
But the submarine thing that shoots at you, you can't dodge them, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear they hit me every single time.
Well, the missiles are homing missiles.
Heat seeking.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just getting hit and just went for it.
So when you get to the underwater base, Griffin tells you that you need to, or not Griffin, Eos tells you need to grab a guy named Griffin, and this is where that first stealth part comes in. You get a suit, and you need to sneak around into the executive building.
You can holster your weapon, can't you? But at this point, I think you need to also tell people that it actually takes all of your weapons off you.
Yes, except the pistol.
Yeah, which sucks.
And it seems like they actually power down the pistol.
Oh, okay.
It seems weaker, because I tried to be like, fuck this, I'm just going to gun my way through.
Yeah.
It just has does it have a slight...
I feel like they've upgraded the guards at this point.
Yeah, you can take the silencer off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but as soon
he
as you
recommends
fire...
having it on, though.
Yeah. If you need to kill somebody, hide the body.
Yeah.
I made it through
Sorry.
through to Griffin, and then on the way out, I just said screw this and started blasting. Because when you kill
there's
guards,
no way to get past that guy next to the area where you have to go to without him noticing you.
There is. So it's really dumb how you have to do it. You have to go. You come out the door by Griffin, and you go around the water fountain, get over by the plant, and crouch, and you sneak out that way.
What?
You have to crouch. Apparently,
See,
crouching.
I had them on me already, and I was like, fuck it, they'll probably reset after I grab this guy. And that didn't happen, and I was already too late, so I was like, let's just run.
Yeah, just go for it.
I just ran from it, and I had about 6 health left and managed to get to the next level.
When I got to the area where you get out of that building, he didn't follow me into that room, and it clipped through the next loading screen, and it wouldn't let me out the door, so I had to go back in. He's just standing there. Guards are shooting through him like, oh, crap, I haven't saved in a while. He's probably going to die. So I noticed the bullets from the guards weren't killing him, and he wasn't following me, so I killed all the guards, and then nothing happened. So I decided to go shoot him. Nothing happened. So soon I just ran as far back as I could to another loading screen, and it reloaded, and I came back in, and then boom, he was there following me. So otherwise I would have had to lose a bunch of time.
That's probably as far as I got to in the game. Around that time, just before, I actually watched some of your old Let's Plays to try and get through some bits. Let's see how he did it.
It's just run and gun. That's all it is.
Oh,
Just
wow,
shoot.
you had all Let's Players. I forgot about these.
I didn't play much of how
It's
far.
your most viewed videos, I think.
Red
Some
Faction?
of them, yeah. Or at least the recommended ones to me.
Even more than No Hair Sea in those.
Yes.
Even those.
Dark rolls and crispy nipples.
Even the Saints Row.
So that's where Tom made it. How far did you guys make it?
I made it to the science labs.
Okay, I made it
I
past
got
there.
Robot. The giant robot.
Oh,
the giant robot.
Jess, you made where you have to drop it into the incinerator?
Yeah.
That part sucked.
Where was that?
Yeah.
The robot actually got stuck on the terrain for me and wouldn't move.
So
You
how
have
long
to, really bait it to come, or else it's just going to be like, nope.
how
I'm
long
good
did
here.
it take you guys to figure out that you had to go up above the room where the robot was to get all the weapons?
I did that straight away.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I forgot about
I
that part.
did that after I killed him.
So what
And
did you? How did you? Did you already have enough weapons to damage him? Because you had to damage him to a certain point before he would start following you even more
I
aggressively.
think I had 8 rockets that I shot at him.
Oh yeah, he only takes 3 or 4.
I was
And
just
then-
throwing grenades at him.
Yeah. Because then after the dude was like, oh, maybe you should walk around and try to find some health and things.
Well, they make it even worse because Griffin is with you at this point, and he goes and hides by the control panel. So what happened was, I got him out into the incinerator room, and I needed to hit him one more time, and I fired the rocket, and it hit Griffin instead of the robot, killed him, and it went, oh, because you killed Griffin, it went to this little sad story cutscene. It's like, and the Red Faction failed.
That's why. Because I thought I had so much health at one point, and then all of a sudden it was a red screen, and I was,
'Cause
what
you
the hell
killed
just
Griffin.
happened?
I wish it
Yeah.
had done a Fahrenheit type thing where he's like, and that's where my story ends. I'll never
Then have an airborne kung fu
I
fight.
never got out of Mars, and I died in the incinerator.
But once you drop him in, then you have to actually climb into the incinerator to get into the vent.
Yeah.
But there's another sneaking part after that. Did you guys make it to that part?
Sucks. This bit.
No.
This is where I died. This is where I hit the brick wall where I can't progress.
So this is where you are given a lab. You have the option to grab a lab coat. You don't have to grab it, and if you don't grab it, you keep all of your guns.
Which would be so much better.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what I did
But
is
you compromise like your sneak.
you don't get a score.
No, but I mean, like, do they see you and they're like, that red
Yeah, they
suited
just shoot
dude.
at you.
Yeah, absolutely. But you
Oh, no
have
matter what.
all of your guns, as opposed to trying to sneak around in a lab coat with a silenced pistol with 9 bullets. I will take the full bore 100 grenades, 50 rockets, 12 machine guns. Blast I killed every technician in there.
Well, even the unarmed dudes? Who are
Even the
just
people laying on the table.
the ones who are just cammering away and they want to help you?
Yeah,
Oh, no way.
everyone died.
I did the stealth thing, and it is terrible.
It's really bad.
You
It's
really,
not.
that's probably why... Scum.
Scum, die, scum! If you shoot the people that are on the table, they go through this little death animation where their arm goes,
Yeah.
drops off to the side. Like, dude, I'm doing you a favor. You've got the
That's
plague.
so sad.
So at this point,
Shut up, Jess.
if they were horses, they'd be super dead, like double dead.
Oh, yeah.
The
Or
worst.
cats.
Yeah, Mars horses, cats,
Kittens, Mars
Oh
kittens.
yeah, if there's a
Would
litter
they
of
count as
kittens,
companion?
like step on them.
With a command.
Yeah. The Red Dead Redemption horse would be a good companion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you keep shooting him in the head, he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Sticks around.
So at this point, you discover that KPEC has been injecting minors at their annual physical, and there's been a side effect causing the plague.
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 It's a vague plague from a guy named
It's a
Craig.
vague plague from Craig.
Craig's vague plague.
This week's invention.
So you go to find KPEC. This is about where I had to stop, just because I didn't have enough time to play. I've beaten this game a multitude of times in the past. My memory of what's after this is a little fuzzy. How is this about where you made it too, Jess? Oh no, you stopped at the robot.
No. Yeah, I was about to go down the incinerator and then I stopped.
So the gist of the end of the game is that you... I don't remember. I remember you ride I remember you ride a rocket up to a space station to disable...
What?
Yeah, you stow away on a rocket up to a space station orbiting Mars that you... Because you reach out to the Earth Defense Force, like, hey, guys, this is what's going on. You destroy the planetary defense system so the EDF can show up. And at that point, you meet a guy named Masako, who is the leader of the mercenaries, who's been dispatched to Mars to cover up everything that Altor and KPEC have been doing. Eos, you end up meeting with her. Hendrix is killed somehow. Eos is killed in an explosion. You need to do something to prevent the mercenaries from blowing everything up so that there's evidence here for when the EDF shows up.
Does Hendrix blow his cover? Is that how he dies?
I don't remember.
So shit-coloured stars all around this week, really.
Yeah.
Griffin.
It's honestly worth finishing. It's a fun game. The end of it is really cool. You get some awesome weapons like the fusion rifle or the fusion cannon. You get the light rail cannon.
I'd love to finish it, Eric, but I literally can't progress because I've chose that stealth section.
So you
It's
have no
impossible.
health.
I have 36 health, and I have to go into a room with about 4 guards, and I have about 19 bullets. It's just not possible.
Can you go backwards?
Yeah, but all there's guards there because I ran past them all.
Dang.
Well,
I've hit a complete brick wall. It's just there's nothing I can do.
You hit a brick wall with Red Faction, you blow it up.
Blow it up, son. Oh,
I
wait,
don't
you
have
can't-
any explosives.
does Griffin, is he still a good guy or is he a bad guy?
Griffin ends up spilling the secrets on everything.
Boo.
That's how you get all this information on KPEC.
So that's good then.
That is good.
Yeah, I guess so.
He helps the Red Faction.
because Hendrix was like, watch out for him. So then I kept like, watch your back. So I was literally
I thought it was a
around,
really...
like, every 5 seconds.
I thought it was a really neat touch when you go into the administrative building and Hendrix leads you to where he is, and he's like, hey, just wanted to say hi.
I know, I like that.
Oh yeah,
That was really cool.
I like the bit when the cutscene where after they chuck the robot into the incinerator and then Parker for some reason suddenly turns all grumpy and he and he's like the guy goes, all right, we should leave now, and he goes, no, I decide when we leave, and then he looks down into the incinerator and goes, we should leave now.
There were a couple of really good moments like that.
The voice acting was surprisingly not shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was atrocious.
It wasn't terrible.
If you compare it to
atrocious.
Beneath a Steel Sky, it wasn't as good.
Yeah, true.
And it was quite a lot newer. I actually have quite fond memories of Red Faction, like playing it co-op with multiplayer with friends. Because I had a PS2, apart from Time Splitters, there weren't many first-person shooters I really remember, like, fondly.
Yes.
The N64 was great for it, but...
Yeah.
Well, there weren't a whole lot of shooters out there that
don't
you could do
remember.
multiplayer. So this one didn't have the online multiplayer because it was before the PS2 modem. But you could do local 2-player and have bots and do bot matches.
I did a couple of bot matches.
Oh, I forgot how much those levels.
The level with the pillars, and the corridor, like, and you can just blow all the pillars away.
The best one is the Installation XJ1.
I don't think I played that one.
Oh, the one with it's like a big circle, but then there's the open area with the great ceiling, and there's a secret rooms in each of the levels. Like in the Installation XJ1, there's a room where if you blow the walls open, you can get the fusion rocket. Or there's another one where you can bust a hole in the wall and get proximity mines.
Oh, nice.
It's so
I just
fun.
like that you can blow holes in the wall and then hide there, or just camp there for a bit, like, and get health and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good at the time.
We played
really good.
hundreds of hours of that.
Yeah.
Do you get a map when you play multiplayer?
No.
No, I don't think
Because
so.
that was the thing that was kind of irritating for me, was that I was so lost on the first level.
It got pretty linear after that.
Yeah, but I was like, all these caves look like.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Same
I was just
texture.
shooting
texture.
through the
Bodies.
walls at this point.
Just
so.
go to where there aren't any dead bodies on the ground and make
That's
more.
it, basically.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the optional bit with the turret where you get on a turret and then guys start attacking you from both sides?
Yeah.
And you shoot rockets out?
What?
Yeah, there's a bit where you can man one of the guns that one of the other guys has been using previously when he's taking you out. Is that the same? It might be the
Completely
same
missed
bit.
it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think if you killed the gun completely,
Yeah.
you couldn't use it. Because one of them I couldn't do that for.
I probably blew it
It's
up.
just the machine gun, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't recall that at all.
I mean, I think the geomod tech is really cool, but it's just, like I say, because you don't have enough explosives, it's so underutilized.
Well, in the multiplayer is where it really comes in. Because I remember some of those levels, we would channel through and make extra routes in there. So you'd never know where your buddy was. You're like, are you in that hole? Or are you in that hole? Or are you actually in one of the actual hallways?
Yeah, it came at an important time because I remember playing games, and when you're stuck and frustrated, and you just shoot randomly at doors, or you try doors that are clearly just textures and not able to be opened.
Yeah.
And they kind of looked at that and just decided, well, what if you could actually expand on this environment and push through?
Well, there was
it's
a part-
every kid's dream to blow through walls, and
There was a part in the game where they actually forced you to do that. They just said, hey, this door's locked. I can't open it. You're going to have to blow around
that's
it.
the introduction to
Yeah.
it, isn't it? I think, yeah.
And it's really sad that disappeared in every Red Faction game after that. I mean, this game was really early. Red
Yeah.
Faction 2, no geomod to speak of.
And that was what sold it.
That
was the USP of that game.
And they did have some, but it was like certain floor holes you could blow up, but it was not universal geomod. And by that point, it was a couple years between that. They'd obviously improved upon the development cycle for the PS2, so they could have expanded it and made it better. And then when Red Faction Guerrilla came out, great, you could blow up all the buildings, but like, I still want to destroy the environment. And then when Armageddon came out, you could just destroy structures and rebuild them. It's like, I want to blow up the environment. You're on the PS3. You could do this on the PS2 at the beginning. We're at the end of the PS3. Why the hell can't we do this?
Yeah, and now I guess Battlefield does it now, right? When you can blow up buildings and stuff.
Yeah, but not the environment. Like,
Still not the
blow
environment.
holes in the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
For some reason, that was the most fascinating thing. Like, I'm just going to blow a hole
It's
in the ground and
it's
just sit
scripted
here.
destruction for Battlefield, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Not the
it happens
same.
at certain points, but
There-
you don't have full control
with
over it.
with the multiplayer in Red Faction, there actually is a cap to the geomod. There is a cache of how much you can actually destroy before it
yes.
stops blowing up more
It starts
stuff.
to repair itself, doesn't it? Or
It
does
just
it
won't.
stop?
Nothing.
really?
Nothing else
Oh,
will
okay.
blow up.
Okay.
Which is impressive. I mean, it takes a lot.
Makes sense.
It's like a full 15-minute match of blowing stuff up before you hit the cap.
Yeah.
Because there's one multiplayer map where there's 2 bases on either side, and we used to try to tunnel underneath it just to see if we could, and we'd almost get there and we'd hit the cap.
Oh.
So
But that's huge for the map to be able to like orient itself instead of having them as separate sections.
well, it opens the game up too.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
like, here's your map. I mean, imagine if Halo did something like that.
Yeah.
It changes the game flow. No 2 multiplayer matches are the same.
yeah.
Multiplayer Halo was fun. The first one. Did you play that much?
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Red Faction 2, definitely shit. Super shit.
Looked better. Like
Oh, yeah.
graphics wise.
They added dual wielding. The guns were a friggin' blast.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I've still got that somewhere.
But the fact that it's I don't know if it's true canon.
Yeah, it went completely off rails with the story.
Because it's like overthrowing a monarchy and you play as a 3-person
Really?
squad.
Yeah, I found that strange. I remember that.
It still had
yes.
some of the same and like so the characters that you play have superpowers that are a direct result of the nanotechnology that was used to cure the Plag from Red Faction 1. But it, like none of the storyline or anything matched up. So I think that's like a caveat in the Red Faction history. Like, let's just pretend this didn't happen. Whereas when Guerrilla came out, they said this takes place 50 years after the events of the first Red Faction. So that was Volition going, okay, here's the true sequel to Red Faction,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
And then in Armageddon, you're playing as Parker's grandson.
What about the movie? Did anyone watch the movie?
There's a movie?
Did
There's
not.
a made-for-TV movie.
Is it horrible?
I don't know.
I remember. Now that you
Is there
mention,
Geomod?
In 0 theaters, not near you.
I'm pretty sure like the reviews were like 5 out of 10.
Oh, 5.2.
Tom, we need to
But the
watch
dude
this.
who plays the main guy is from Sense8, and he is very attractive.
I hope it's got some of the same lines.
Die, Miner! Tom, we need to watch it. Oh, yeah, I have seen this, I think. Or bits and pieces of it, because I was pumped when it first came out.
My gosh.
Does
Is
it
it
have...
as good as the Mortal Kombat films?
Oh, you shush.
I love the Mortal Kombat films.
Goro
They're
was
excellent.
awesome.
I love them. They're so bad. They're just excellent.
Oh,
Same as
it
Street
doesn't-
Fighter.
It doesn't have... Like, wait, is Mason Parker's last name?
No, it's Parker, isn't it?
I think that's his first name.
I thought it was Peter Parker.
Parker.
That's
Parker.
Spider-Man.
So that would be interesting, wouldn't
Peter
Yeah.
Parker, the Pied Piper.
Picking pickled peppers.
it? God.
Have you guys
No.
played any of the other Red Factions?
No.
2.
Only 2.
I think, Dan, I really think you would like Gorilla.
I probably would.
That's with the orange box, isn't it? I've
Yes.
seen it in every game exchange.
It's-
Like 20 copies of it for £2.
It
Maybe I'll pick it up.
it came really close to Grand Theft Auto 4, and it tried to do Grand Theft Auto in the Red Faction style. You can move around between bases. The destruction is awesome. And I remember reading development diaries about when they built this game. They went through and they built all the structures, and when they activated the game to go into the world for the first time, all the structures collapsed. Because they didn't...
Is that the latest one?
No, that's Armageddon. But they didn't have the structures built properly. They're like, let's just put walls up, but the physics were so good in the game. So if you go in and you see structural beams and you blow up that beam, it'll collapse all the buildings accordingly, as if you're actually demoing a building.
That's awesome.
It's a ton of fun. Red Faction Guerrilla is easily one of my favorites. Armageddon took a change to a third-person shooter, but you can still blow a ton of stuff up, but you get the power to rebuild it and then blow it up again.
Oh, I see.
See,
okay.
I am mega interested in Crackdown 3 because of the destruction. Have you seen this?
No.
It's using a cloud-based server. Microsoft are using it, and you can destroy the entire city, everything.
Wow.
Everything.
But that means you'd have to buy an Xbox.
Yes. Which is unfortunate.
I remember when Crackdown came out.
I was so
That was a
pumped
great
about
game.
it. They had the
came
demo
with the
for
demo
it.
for
Crackdown
Halo 3
because
or
it came with the
something,
Halo 3 beta.
That's it.
But there was a
Halo 3,
game
yeah.
that came with the Crackdown demo. Halo...
Yep.
No.
Wars or something?
Halo 3.
I thought it was Halo 3, yeah.
Halo
yeah.
3 came with the Crackdown demo. Or was it Crackdown came with the Halo 3?
Crackdown came with Halo 3.
Okay, but there was a game that had a demo for Crackdown. And that's what got everybody interested in it. I was pumped when it came out.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, because I had a demo for it too. And it was quite a big demo.
It was huge, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that game just disappeared, and then it's pretty cool that it's relevant again.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy an Xbox to play Crackdown.
Well, demos are making a comeback, but they're now called episodes.
Yeah.
We'll release episodes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of interested in the new Hitman, but I will not pay for episodic content like that.
Oh, I know.
Oh, is it episodic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They basically got halfway through the development and went, right, this isn't working, we're going to release it. We're not finished it yet, but we'll release the first bit.
Just crap, because you're still paying full price, right? On the expectation that it's going to be not
You're paying
shit.
for content that's not out yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Gaming is...
Like-
I wonder how long it's going to be before video games go Spotify style or Netflix style.
There's too much money at the moment, maybe.
Like, I mean, they're doing this episodic thing for Final Fantasy VII, but if they're doing it like they're doing with Hitman, I don't know. I might just wait until it's finished. As painful as that's going to be.
Yeah.
The new complete collections will be the old Game of the Year editions with all the DLC. Now it'll just be like they do with the Telltale games. Wait till it's all in one collection.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to be drip fed digital content. I just want to buy the game, put it in my console, and play it.
It works for certain things. Like the Life is Strange developer
Yes.
was saying things like it was nice to release episode 1 and then get feedback on it, so they could pull the story in different directions based on how they felt other
People were
received
concerned
it.
that the game was going to end in a really shitty way, so I think
yeah.
that does have a positive effect on it. But still, I don't like
I
paying.
think for like story-based games it works, but if it was
Yeah, and they borrow from TV as well, like having discussions between episodes, like what choices did you pick? Maybe you went the same direction as I did, and it kind of and then
that's
also
what I liked with Walking Dead is it's like
it's good.
haha,
It's good.
sucker.
It's good for them, but you know, somebody like Square Enix or Ubisoft will just like use it as a means to get more money out of people.
Yeah.
You know that.
The other thing, I guess, is they get more shelf life out of their game. Their game is relevant for like 6
Yeah,
months.
that's the idea.
Yeah.
But to me, I would just stop playing it. I would just stop.
Yeah.
Unless it was something like Final Fantasy VII, when, as you know, I would have to have it.
But that's
Well,
like season passes for DLC too. Like
vote
you're
for your
putting all
wallet.
this
Vote
money
with your
up front.
wallet.
Vote with your wallet.
But can you remember one in PS3 era where games had a code so you could access the online multiplayer? That's gone now.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You could buy access to it if you got.
Yeah.
If you got a used copy because they were
Yeah.
tired of people reselling games.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some pretty harsh feedback on that.
So I'm hoping this kind of trend will die.
Yeah.
As well.
Back to Red Faction, I believe we had a giveaway for this week.
We did.
We have a digital copy of Red Faction we would like to give away, and I think this has been our most successful contest to date
It has. I've been surprised.
in terms of entries.
Yeah.
So
You have to. The best way to do this, I have a list on my phone of all the people that entered.
oh my god,
And then we just generate a number or pick a number,
Just
and then we
pick a random number.
Yeah.
Are we sure they're all legit?
Yes, the ones I have on my list are legit anyway.
Oh, you had to go
Okay.
through all of
I had
the
to go through. There were some like non-legit entries,
like porn
Yeah.
bots.
yeah, like this. They had the same.
Send them Red Faction.
Yeah, but they were also entering competitions to win like watches and beanies and
People who
everything.
just retweet contests.
Yeah,
We want to make
right.
sure that
rather-
actual listeners win our.
Yeah, and like someone who actually will play it and who likes games. That would be.
But
the
we
best
do
thing.
still have people who haven't claimed their Oddworld prize.
Oh no.
I mean, you're responsible for getting in touch with us. If you want to claim your prize, this one's done through Steam. You have to join our Factory Sealed community on there. Shoot us an email and say, hey, I won. This is my name. And I'll give you your game.
It's easy as that.
Easy as that if you want your game.
So yeah. Well, okay. So what are we giving away? We're giving away Red Faction.
Red Faction.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, just pick a number between. Well, just pick a number between 1 and 50.
36.
Less than 36.
Then why'd you say that? Good God. You could have said 40.
Yeah, go on. Again.
27.
27.
Do I have to go lower?
Oh, yeah. Go on. It's Brienne Miller.
Heck yeah, she's the one who won our Just Cause 3 game that
They never made it.
Never
Is
made
that
it.
Right?
The post office decided to keep it for
That
themselves.
sucks so much, but this
Sorry,
one
Brienne.
can't be lost.
No, it is a digital copy. I know her. I'll shoot her an email as well. So
Fantastic. Congratulations.
sweet. Let's. What's on? Diamonder. What is on the docket for next week? I believe it's Daniel's week.
It is Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure. All right.
Yeah.
Jess, your week is after that, and right now we just have question marks.
I know there was a thing in there, and I can't remember what we moved it to from or anything like that.
You could always move Harvest Moon up.
Yeah, but that's long,
That's a
isn't
big
it?
game, isn't it, Harvest Moon?
Well, if
We
you want to
couldn't do
get
that
a
in a
boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah. I'm just going to be a farmer.
I'll just...
I'm going to go dig up them there potatoes. Look at that cornfield.
How can you have a successful harvest and a relationship?
What's more important, corn or love?
Farming
How do you expect me
Simulator
to
has all the
choose?
answers.
Don't expect me to choose between no two things.
I need to make that mayonnaise out of them eggs. I got that bucket over there in the corner. I'm just going to mash up some eggs and it's going to turn into mayonnaise.
2 turnips.
I got this season's harvest yielded 2 turnips and 14 potatoes. I'm going to take this to that there farmer's market. I'm going to get myself a whole new basket of kittens.
I'll call that one successful harvest.
What would you do with a
2016 's
basket of kittens? I don't know why I went there with that.
We never
I
know.
just,
Way back, I'm
added
gonna
a
use
game
that
to the
money to
list.
get me a gosh darn cheeseburger.
I'm going to farm these here dairy cows. I'm going to kill them, and I'm going to send them to that gosh darn cheeseburger company.
Cheddar. Straight up cheddar.
None of that pushy bitch of mine chatter.
None of that Montgomery Jack cheese bullshit.
Get that Colby Jack shit out of here. We're going to have us some real American cheddar. God damn it, Jess. No.
Did you just put The Sims 3 in?
We're not doing The Sims again.
I'll think of one.
On N64. Like, that's not even a thing.
I just put that in.
Clearly.
Good lord.
Didn't you originally have the Mario golf and tennis games?
Yeah, someone deleted those.
I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, for that. Mary,
Quite.
let's check my collection. Do I
Oh,
have
look,
it?
I've got Mario Golf World Tour for the Nintendo 3DS. Geez, play this for 2 weeks from now and tell me about it.
Yeah, write up some notes.
So, coming down the pipeline, we've got Sonic Adventure next week, which is definitely not a short game. Then the Mario Golf / tennis / whatever the hell sports Mario plays.
Beautiful.
Broken Sword. Is that free?
It's on GOG, pretty cheap.
Okay.
You can get it on phones and tablets and stuff. PS1.
9
Actually,
hours?
yeah, you could just emulate it on PS1 if you wanted to.
9
Or buy it on
hours?
PS1. Is it 9 hours?
That's what you put. Time Splitters Future Perfect.
It's
Jesse, you have to find a way to be able to play that. I don't think it's on anything other than PS2 and Xbox One, though.
But I guess it depends how smart you are with the little quizzes, the little bits of trivia you have to
And
solve.
Broken Sword.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be like a 30-hour game for us.
For Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
think
Then Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. How long's that?
Oh, no. We need to put a gap in here because Matt Ernie, we're going to be playing Undertale with him on... I think we need to
10th.
push it back to the show that's on the 10th.
Yeah.
Of April.
Correct.
I go to Australia that day.
What the hell?
Okay.
What time is your flight?
Is there any way you can have it done
time is
by the
my
3rd?
I'd have to shoot for it, wouldn't I?
Okay. The 3rd is when we're going to be doing Undertale with Matt Ernie. That gives Tom minimal time
It does.
to get back from America Land.
so
And bust through an RPG.
we'll push down Broken Sword.
No, we'll push down Time Splitters. Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Broken Sword gets pushed down.
Okay.
Bye, Broken Sword! All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this week. Tom and I have a whole Las Vegas strip to go explore.
Yes, there's some money.
Are
to
you
win.
shooting guns? Shoot some guns.
Pew, 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 pew,
But
pew.
not in the strip.
Oh God,
Oh, yes.
you can't carry on the strip, can you?
No, Nevada's not open. I don't think Nevada's open carry. I'm going
Yeah.
to take you to the yogurt aisle at a Fry's, and you're going to see that guy there with that pistol on his hip looking at yogurt.
Fine.
Just ask a bunch of Americans if they have guns in your British accent. I think that would go over very well.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a firearm? Boy, it's awful heavy.
Ooh, mind if I hold it? Oh, so this is what
Is that a
freedom feels
firearm in your
like.
pocket, or are you just happy to see?
So this is what freedom feels like.
Do you mind if I borrow your freedom for a bit? I'm so used to oppression and monarchy. Daniel,
Hello.
how are you?
Oh no, not more of this. How are you? How are you doing?
Good. Daniel,
Hello.
where can we find you on Twitter?
Frosted Sloth.
How about you, Jess?
I'm a Jess.
Yamas.
You can find me at Hyperjelly.
You can find me at Honest Pizza. If you want to follow our show at factory_sealed, that's where we put out a lot of our contests. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/factorysealed. Or if you want to get extra entries into all of these, which our Patreon winner, or our winner from this show is actually a Patreon supporter.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/factorysealed. A lot of
Also
cool stuff.
Insta.
And leave us a review on iTunes, please.
Yes.
We like-
Yes.
Jess, did you actually write that one?
No, but like I was dying for both of them. The second one was beautiful, like the the oldest one.
It still
Where
bothers
I'm
me
tired.
that the number one review is still from like 4 years ago now.
Wonderful.
It's super annoying. So leave us a review, because obviously we have changed and evolved, hopefully gotten better,
Yeah.
if not dumber. At
Another
least.
version of toilet.
We definitely got dumber. Definitely.
We've
Yep.
upgraded our toilet skill.
And Jess either sounds like she's falling asleep or is the best person ever. So
Well, maybe you guys should be a little bit more entertaining, and then I wouldn't fall asleep.
Well, maybe if you played the games, you'd have more entertainment value.
Well, maybe if you shut the fuck up.
Boy, I touched a nerve.
That was rough and raw.
wow, she's taken that review to heart.
I've never heard Jess drop that solid of
It
an
wasn't
F-bomb.
just about you. It also said we're not interested in anything we're talking about.
No, that's
Sure,
true.
it's not all about you, Jess.
I mean, clearly, why would we continue to do a show for 4 years if we're not interested in it?
Clean lyrics, according to this.
Oh, yeah, totally
according
clean.
to our iTunes
Come on, Jess.
profile.
Sorry.
Keep it clean here.
I have sworn forever. How are we clean lyrics?
A good retro podcast is needed.
But this isn't it. Lots of rambling, but not a lot of interesting content. From September 12th, 2012.
We're way more interesting now.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. Now that we have Yamas.
Now that I've bought you Tonic's tea cakes.
This,
Oh, thanks.
you said you had things for me.
Yeah, I do.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah, I can give you
My
the things.
favorite review so far comes from a guy named Monarch of Light, and his review simply reads, Butterfly.
But the synopsis says Butterful.
He's a genuine
He was
guy.
going for beautiful and he missed on both accounts.
We've got some good reviews. Like, most of them are really good. It's just one person doesn't like Jess.
It's hilarious.
It happens.
And the girl, he doesn't even know her name.
know.
The girl.
That's my favorite part.
Great.
The girl one.
The girl of them.
Was
doesn't
this
know what
helpful? No. Thanks for your feedback. Thomas said he had a gift for me.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you have it. You have it by your lap.
yeah. I'm prepared.
It's in an orange bag.
It's in a Sainsbury's bag.
A what?
Sainsbury's
What's that?
makes life taste better. It's a supermarket.
Like Salisbury's?
I'll give you Sainsbury's.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an
Just
old.
shove the bag in his face until he sees it.
If these are Tonic's tea cakes, I know what I'm having for lunch. Oh, get some! It's the whole box too.
You got a little bit bashed, but it's fine.
Dude, whatever.
And there's 10 of them this time, not 6.
That's like 2 sittings.
That's the American size.
This is the American size.
Exactly.
Have they upgraded the package since like 1920?
Not since 1896, I think.
Oh shit!
So
Best before 1899.
That's when they were made as well.
yeah.
Sweet.
We also have.
Yes! Fries chocolate creme.
Oh,
yeah.
they're so nice.
They're really good.
I can smell it.
These,
cream, by the
which I
way.
know you like these.
Oh damn! I got myself some. What is this? The Norwegian chocolate?
Yeah, dime bars.
Dime bars. This
Yeah.
was
Oh,
crack.
yeah.
These were awesome.
Yeah, they're really good. I thought when you said damn, I thought that's how you were pronouncing it. Which you could say that, I guess. Damn bars.
There's a construction company in Phoenix called Dam.
Oh, there you go.
DAUM. Damn.
Really? And last but not least.
A curly whirly that's the size of my head.
It's 5 curly whirlies.
Oh, 5 curly whirlies, but I can
Yeah.
do them all at once if
You
I
can.
want.
You can call it a super curly whirly.
Oh, thank you, Thomas.
You're welcome.
I bought him a box of dots and then I ate them.
Have you done the gross smelling candy?
The what? Oh
Was
no,
it
I forgot the
durian
durian candy.
Oh, what a shame.
I'll have to give that to him when we do our Popolo Croix show.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That's going to be your bedtime mint. Here you go.
I feel like you need a video.
Sweet dreams.
Tom is eating
I'm going to
it.
video Tom when he goes into the ghetto Walmart too.
Oh, I'm going to
I thought
Walmart.
you were gonna leave that as like I'm gonna video Tom when he goes to bed.
Walmart.
Well,
and
I
Target.
did install cameras. I just won't tell him where.
Jesus.
Walmart and Target are on the docket for Tuesday.
Can't wait for Target.
Target's going to be sweet.
Target.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's Target.
It's a softie. We're going to go to Yogurt.
Your missus going to yogurt.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it. We're going to be posting a lot of stupid stuff today as we're out and around on the strip. Possibly some videos. Out in a boot.
In the boot.
We'll see if we can track down
Listen,
Craig
Craig.
in
And
the Jaguar.
Would I find any poutine here?
No, poutine's Canadian. We don't eat that bullshit here.
Yeah, but you must have, like... You can get all food from all over the world in
No.
England. So you
Except
can't get...
for
So you can't get
This is
poutine.
America. You eat hot dogs and hamburgers.
No,
Yeah.
but the poutines down there are like nasty shredded American cheese with gravy on
Oh,
it.
man.
Ugh. All right. Good show. We
show.
will see you all. Thomas won't be here next week. Boo.
I'll be out gallivanting,
San Francisco.
shooting guns.
Super. All right. I think that's going to do it for this week. We will see you all next week. Bye.
I miss Toodle Pip.
Toodle pip.
Pip, pip.
Jolly good, all that, and quite a stiff upper lip.
Total pip, good chums.